Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, see you guys getting used to some in-car videos. I should actually invest in a GoPro or something. But nonetheless, I got the BMW 135 N54. Yeah, well, we're known for N54s here. But anyway, this guy had a bad shudder in the back, and we diagnosed the problem to be the wheel bearing. I'll pop up some clips. Right on this side here.
It's running straight.
But, and I'll show you the cause right now. So nonetheless, we redid the entire suspension at the back, and we're just going now for a test ride. She sounds pretty decent. I think the dust shield is hitting on the caliper on the one side, but there's no more. This guy had like a goof, 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 goof noise, like, you know, like you had a set of tweeters, not tweeters, maybe like two 10-inch subwoofers on them, you know, something like that there. But I've taken it through its paces. I normally don't drive customers' cars, but customer requested me to drive it, so yeah, we're driving it. But I'm not driving like I stole it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so she's running pretty decent. Now, so what we did on this particular car was we did initially when the car came, this car came from Dubs. We did a complete maintenance on the car. We did, I don't know if we did a carbon clean, I can't remember. We did wastegate rattle kits on this car. We did full service. We did valve cover gasket. We did oil filter housing gaskets. We did the entire suspension, both front and rear. The only things we didn't do were shocks. I think we were waiting because that was either coilovers or where we're going to go, but we did all the engine mounts, we did all the gearbox mounts, all the diff mounts, and then we did M3 rear subframe bushings on the car itself. And now I did one wheel bearing at the back. What I'm waiting to see is, generally we do wheel bearings in pairs of in a pair, so meaning two of them, you'll do the wheel bearings in two. But yeah, I'll have to chat to the customer about that there. And let me take you guys visually as to how this car looks. Pretty nice looking spec. Sedona red, white leather interior. Yeah, pretty decent spec. I think it was most probably the highest spec 135 in its day. So here we go, Sedona red, beautiful color. I liked it. There were not many. There were very few of them. When I was doing my articles at KPMG a while back, there was a Sedona red one like this here, but it didn't have the xenon headlights, and I used to always see it in traffic. And I never, at the time, I couldn't afford a 135, and I always admired it. But again, Alpine white is my color. Yeah, so we did the brakes. Front and rear, we did it a while ago. Yeah, but as you saw in the previous video, this is the wheel that actually has the bump or the knock on it like that there. You can see this tire has been eating, obviously incorrect tire here. I like the blacked out trim on the outside. The blacked out trim is hell of a nice. This is one option that I should have done on the 1M when I did buy it new. I should have put the blackout trim. Interior, pretty awesome. I like the color scheme, especially with the Sedona red on the outside and the gray leather on the inside. The only problem is the mats in it get a little bit dirty, so I would think I would change that to all-weather mats. Manual gearbox, iDrive system. So the iDrive system was basically introduced in these E82s. Yeah, it started off here, so it's pretty, I would say now it's outdated or prehistoric. You know what I'm saying? There's more modern ones now, but love it. Then we have the M Sport package with the M Sport side sills. So we have the gear knob, the steering wheel, the side sills. Yeah, at the back, car is still pretty clean, you know, and the owner looks after the car. Here at the back we have the blackline taillights at the back. Still the standard exhaust on the car. Yeah, and then maybe give a shout out to his what's this here? West side, the west side crew. Okay, so we got the south side crew, the west side crew. Maybe I should start the northern crew. Okay, and then yeah, very nicely spec'd car. Engine wise, guys, still pretty much absolutely stock except for the charge pipe. We got a charge pipe with the Subaru blower valve there sitting at the back, tucked there at the back. Vacuum pipes were changed a while ago. I think when we just got the car, we changed the vacuum pipes on the car as a precaution. Oil filter housing gasket, valve cover gasket. I think we also did some gasket. We did a lot of stuff on this car. We did Vanos solenoids as well, OEM Vanos solenoids. Let's check how's it looking here. Still clean, still clean. One thing when we do it right. Yeah, guys, still very clean. The other thing to mention, this car had come with the PPK2 kit, which included this particular option, which was the relay box, because apparently it came with a larger fan at the bottom, and as well as a bigger radiator, and it's something on the software and all of that there. But all those things were negated as soon as like stuff like the JB4 came out and the flashes on the car, because this was like an option from BMW just so that you could save your motor plan. But if you didn't care about motor plan for another maybe I think this was like maybe 20 or 30,000 rand at the time, and then a flash was costing like, I would say, about 3 or 4,000 rand. JB4 at the time was about 6,000 rand. For 6,000 rand, you would have get most probably 2/3 the power that the same PPK was going to give you. And then we have another beautiful example of an N54. This is actually one of my favorite N54s, one of my favorite customers in terms of the cars itself. The reason being is that he has so tastefully modded this particular car with the 335 wheels. I know these had a problem where they used to crack at some point, but he so tastefully modded it. Yeah, his car is a bit filthy at the moment, but yeah, this car is beautiful, man. We did the black line taillights at the back. Initially he had the silver chrome pieces at the back. I did like it, but I see he's going all with the all out black theme, so we did get another black line taillight at the back, exhaust tip at the back. What am I speaking? Exhaust tip at the back, which we will do, and then it will complement the back. I think this car will give a nice good clean detail when I give it back to him. It's actually a cool sticker though. Nonetheless, oh, what do we have here? Maybe some reminiscence from Cape Town. Yeah, pretty cool car this year as well. Black on black on black on black. Hell of a nice. So what's the plan here? The plan here is this guy is smoking, absolutely no boost. Oxygen sensors are giving an issue as well. I got a concern. Oh, and the thermostat is also giving an issue. I got a map sensor code for the thermostat here at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order for him new screws as well as on the top. Get this guy looking all clean, fresh, and then we can do a nice reveal. So yeah, this is day 3's worth of work on this side here. Then over on this side here, we have the E30 M3, the race car. Yeah, it's still in work in progress, but the rear fenders are on, the quarter panels are on, it's just not stuck in. Front fenders are on, the boot, the hinges are in, all of that is in. So this guy is almost ready for spray. Interior needs to be done on the inside, so we need to start cleaning up on the inside here. We need to start closing up those panels. We need to start doing all of these things here. Once all of that is done, then we can get to spraying on the inside of the car itself. And then on this side here as well, we started spraying a little bit of silver. I don't really like the silver. I might change the color scheme on the inside, but that's something I need to consider. Maybe sit down and see how we're going to do it. The one thing though that does help with these particular builds is those clamps. Those clamps are absolutely awesome. So yeah, doors are molded for the E30 M3 look. You can see it's all molded. So quarter panel doors, everything is sitting on flush, nice and neat. Then on this side here, we still have the M5. I need to check the boost leak on the M5. Once I'm done with that there, I'll take you guys through that journey.